Mommy finna give it right back to you. I don't know why y'all can't never. Y'all always keeping me up. Always keeping me up. Always keeping me up. Everybody's talking all this stuff about me. Why don't they just let me live? I don't need permission. Make my own decisions. All this stuff about girl, my lips dry. Mommy finna get a phone. You can see the phone in a second. I just gotta do something real quick. King, if you don't get your butt off my live. Hey, boo, what you doing? Boy, if you don't get your butt out this live, I'm not playing with you and stop being a stalker. I love you more. I love you more. I love you more, baby. Now, don't do that because people be after me, so they go be checking your page trying to see who you are. So don't ever get on mommy lives again because we got people that are not good people out here, okay? And now I'm gonna have to block you. So and don't be taking no strange requests from nobody or nothing. Hey, y'all, I'm sorry, but before I forget or anything, any of that stuff, I had to get on here. I had to get on here. I really did. I was just like, you know what? Spirit told me to just jump on here, and I wasn't gonna jump on here. Like when I woke up, y'all know it was a certain time, and I'm sleeping, and I'm seeing the "Do You Remember the Time" video by Michael Jackson. Now, mind you, that's one of my songs. Like I know every word to it. I didn't really need to watch the video because, you know, I'm like, why am I dreaming about this song? So I just pretty much chalked it up to, anything I say is for entertainment purposes only, or whatever. And it's your girl, the Mississippi Empress, straight out of Jones County, Mississippi, 601. Okay. Now, nobody got conservatorship, blah, 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 power of attorney, ain't signed no papers, none of that type of stuff. But when I get stuff like this, it just be like pretty much shocking to me. But anywho, well, I'm asleep, right? And bam, about 2:20, I get up. And now a lot of times I have dreams I don't remember. I have to meditate to, remember. A lot of times I can't remember things from the dream state, or if I do, it's just a face or two, or like some words or something. But usually when I tap in, when I meditate, and get real deep into the meditation, I become, I'll be able to see everything that I dream. But look, y'all, I woke up like at 2:20, and the Remember the Time video was just like was just streaming in my dream. So I jumped up. I'm like, what the heck that mean? Like, what is going on, baby? Like, that's my jam and all, but I ain't got no reason to be, MJ the stuff. He now let me clear this up. MJ is the number one starseed. We had a lot of starseeds that passed away, Whitney, blah, blah, blah. But MJ, all of his music was pretty much messages. You notice that he did not talk about no BS. He knew he was a starseed. He knew the power of the music. He knew the power of the words. He knew this industry. He knew all of this. So it was just all type of messages in his song. At the time, I wasn't getting it. And I know another content creator even put me on to this. I went back and listened to certain songs and certain things. But all of a sudden, I'm dreaming this, right? So I'm like, okay, fine. I love the video. I ain't see no problem. So whenever I get up, I always give thanks to God. So of course, I don't care what time it is. I don't care if it's a nap, it's or not, and y'all need to do the same. No matter what, first thing you do is give praise to God. Thank you, saying to the good Lord. I'm just sitting there, and then I go into my little quiet zone because I always need a little space and time, maybe just 2-3 minutes, right? And I kept seeing a face, and I kept hearing the song. Remember the time, remember the tone, and the song, the part, these sweet memories. It just kept the sweet memories. That part kept coming up, and I smelled somebody freaking sick. And I'm like, I don't know this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know this shit. Like, and again, I don't know this shit, man. But who are you? I don't know this shit. And the song kept doing on repeat. And then all of a sudden, I just have to, that's so Raven Boy. I'm like, ah. And then Spirit, Source, God, that wasn't even the end of it. So he said, okay, I saw regular people on TikTok doing, the dance when they go, the part where everybody start dancing when he like when they doing a little slide, like when they doing that. I saw the people on TikTok doing that challenge. And then God said, speak. God said, speak. All right. So what I gathered from that was, guys, I know some spiritualists that is in my thing, and I'm going to make this happen because God told me to do this. This is something that people in the streets can participate in, people in the church can participate in, have fun with. A lot of people don't listen to secular music and all of those things. But this is a challenge that can bring everyone together. Confirmation. This is a challenge that can bring everyone together and everybody can have fun. Now, mind you, I got who my DM is. I remember you now. I know that you were a past life lover. I know that we were together every single lifetime. I get it now. That no matter who try to stop it, it's going to come together because it was meant to come together. And no matter how long it takes, it just requires patience. So I got that. I got his scent. I smell all that. I get it. But the next part of what God was trying to show me is the new TikTok challenge. And I'm going to put these in, and put it in the ethers. And I'm going to put it in the ethers and make sure it get this down here. So I'm giving y'all a heads up, right? The new TikTok, the dance part. Look, Michael Jackson knew that words have power. So when people keep hearing this song, do you remember? God is trying to wake us up. Even some of the 144,000, some of us are still not realizing who we are. So by doing this dance battle or dance recreation of do you remember the time, it not only when people keep hearing the song and hearing the song and hearing the song, it will make people wake up and remember like it did me. And that dance choreography is so raw. It is so fire. That dance clip is fire. Somebody add some more beats and some more drums on that part. Now, it's perfect, but we got to get it up to date to the 2025. Somebody needs to drop some hard bass lines in that dance part. And TikTok needs to take over with this challenge. I need to get the Chris Browns and the Sierra and the Stars and all of this involved in this. I need them to recreate the dancing content creators. This gonna make everybody money. This gonna promote everybody. Everybody gonna be going viral. If the best person, because everybody gonna be looking at who do it the best. The person who recreate that, bopping that slide, baby, 2025, Perfect, 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 perfect. And I know people see it like, why is she so excited? And I'm not gonna do the challenge. I might do the challenge, but I'm not gonna do the challenge. But just to get the word out, just to wake us people up, just for us to remember who the F we are and what power do we hold. I told you once the whole world, like I said, trend is a trend. And this is a positive trend. This is a fun trend. Even the people, the Christians can get in on it. The people who say they don't do this is not a bad song to listen to. Ain't no cussing in it. Ain't no negativity in it. Ain't nothing wrong with the song. The song is fire. The song is from MJ. And the beat and the music, if anybody can update the choreography. Anybody can. So I need all the dance heads, all the big content creators, all the spiritualists, even the spiritual, y'all get up and do it. Y'all can dance. It's so many chosen ones with talent. It's so many chosen people with talent. Like I said, back in the day with the old, celebrities had all just the opportunity to, get famous. But now with social media, everybody has a chance to make it. Everybody has a chance to do something that will gonna get you seen. Out right now, Hollywood is pretty much and the rap world it's dying off. You see that it's dying down, and the people are looking for new talent. Y'all see this? It's everywhere. They looking for new talent. Let that talent be you. Let that talent be you. Show who you are. Show your dancing skills. Do you know how difficult it is to remake an original choreography that was already fire to begin with? Yeah, I'm telling y'all, don't mess up. Don't try to change all the MJ stuff with it. But I wouldn't suggest you do that because that'd be an insult to him. But it ain't nothing like remaking it. Showing homage and honor to the original choreography. And I know that MJ had a choreographer, and I don't know if they're alive right now or not, to be honest with you. But it's somebody who came up with that dance, and I'm gonna do more, research on it. So y'all make sure y'all always give homage to the person who did it first. Make sure you always give homage and respect to the person who did it first by doing it correct way, and don't take nobody else credit. But I'm just saying, I was so excited. I'm coming up here. Like I said, ain't no way I'm supposed to be in this trailer. I got work to do, baby. I got work to do, baby. And I want everybody to eat. I want everybody to win. This ain't got nothing to do with me. It was just something that God told me to share. Ways for people to put their face out there and their name out there and to have a positive impact and spread a positive message. And that is all I wanted, guys. And yeah, why I posted my picture with that. Do you remember the time? These people really just did a whole banging the ritual thingy that they just did. And I said the next time somebody jumping my energy that I was gonna blast their ass, and I could blast them easily, but he already melting. He's already melting. Ain't no need for me to do that. I might get to him tomorrow. But at this point, I'm so excited with even God being able to hear God so clearly that I'm not gonna let nothing negative mess up how I feel right now. Like I said, whenever somebody do the weird stuff thinking that just because I remember means that now I'm finna tell all their business. Boo, I've been remembering you and what you did. I've been read your energy. I'm not interested in any of that. I want no negativity right now. That's what I'm talking about. They won't even join the bandwagon. Won't get on a positive train. So paranoid and delusional about me snitching on them that they steady throwing spiritual attacks. And the only thing I was finna do is get on this mug and talk about, what God has shown me with this new Do You Remember the Time TikTok challenge. And these folks out here worried about whether I'm gonna get on here and tell their business, and I really should. But I could still dial 911 and tell a damn business. Like, just leave me alone. I'm not studying y'all people. I'm not studying you. I don't even get it. Like, dude, I'm not even thinking about you. Just because I said, do I remember the time? Hell, I'm just trying to, remember. It's other things I need to remember. Remember, I'm a victim of MK Ultra thing for years. I got to remember who I am and all that stuff. I'm not thinking about nobody else. And I wish people would just let me be before I get on your ass, man. Dang. Every post ain't about you or people or dark arts or that ain't my whole life. It is not my whole life. And I just think that people are so consumed with me, they forgetting about their self. So consumed with got notifications. Oh, anytime that I post, they get notified. And then the first thing they want to do is throw a spiritual attack. Just it don't make sense, cuz ain't nothing gonna happen to me, fool. This stuff ain't working. It's just gonna backfire on you. It's just a matter of time. Nothing is happening. Nothing is taking effect. I've already ascended. And I don't know, these people must be slow. It must be that meth they smoking that they not getting this. Dang, you won't even let me have a nice vision. I had a good vision from God. Trying to show people something, and they just trying to take that away from me. Steady trying to work on my crowd and make me not know, baby, these ideas is coming non-stop. Somebody come get me. I'm so excited. Like, and these are positive. That's why I know that these people ain't my parents. I'm sitting up here acting like I got a Fortune 500 record label or production company or marketing company sitting up here coming up with all type of ideas as to how I can market somebody, and I ain't even got no artists or no dancers or I don't even have none of this stuff, and I'm coming up with all type of plans. Just like how sitting here thinking of PR things that people can do to the people that's been victimized and essayed, and like all I sit here and do is think about a company that I don't even have. That's how I know for a fact that God knew who I was supposed to be. I'm thinking about all this money and ideas and people, the looks of what I need people to look like. Because for so long, you had to be a certain look in order to even make it. In order for you to get your picture, looked at by a producer or anybody, you had to, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna lie. You pretty much had to be mixed if you were black. You had a couple of people sprinkled up in there that was dark skinned. That's the honest to goodness truth. Like, everybody was thinking that a red bone and a mixed first of all, if you were mixed with the curly hair, don't let you have the gumdrop titties and all that. They felt like you was kisses from God. And everybody kisses from God, but dark-skinned females just didn't get a lot of attention at all. Passed up on video gigs, modeling gigs. Dark-skinned men, let's clear it up. I'm not even. This is gender neutral. This is gender neutral. What I'm talking about, like the thing was to mix people. Then if you was a red bone, it was better. Then it just went to the color tones or whatever. Everybody that had a certain color tone, like if you ain't no darker than this, then you win. But now people realize the power of melanin. The power of melanin. Like in certain places, the darker your skin, the more blessed you are. But now people are looking at people by what their facial features is, even if they're dark skinned. It's always been plenty of dark skinned, beautiful people out. People didn't even look at them because they were passed up. Like Tyrese switched the game with that one. Tyrese was like, when he, sweet lady, where everybody, oh, child. Who is this man with all this chocolate mix goodness? Like right now, the Coco girl, the just gorgeous. The model with the blue black skin, gorgeous. We getting to see real people represent all shades of color. Now is the time. And I'm sitting here thinking like what I would want the face of my company to look like. And all of these things, like God is giving me I'm actually even looking at which demographics and areas have like darker color skins or versus lighter color skins. Just trying to see the origin of the people that originated there. And then what is, what's there now in 2025? Like all of these things that I'm thinking about and ideas that I'm coming up with and products. That's a whole nother thing. Like, I'm just so fired up. But yeah, the TikTok challenge, remember the times, the updated dance version, it's going to be 2026. By the time New Year's get here, everybody going to be doing a dance. Like I said, somebody needs to choreograph it. It definitely needs to be basic. Like, you definitely got to keep that slide in there. And that, when he slide across, you got to keep that in there. But even more fire is the Egyptian wear. The Egyptian wear. Like, do y'all know these are our times? These are our times now. So we need to remember the times. We need to remember who we are. We need to remember what we accomplished. We need to remember that we built them pyramids. We need to remember, and people need to wake up as to who they are. And this is the way to help them do that. And I'm sorry for even jumping on here, even waking anybody up, but I am smiling because the ideas are just steady rolling in. And to see what the future is going to look like, and it's going to take us a while to get there. But once we get over these humps, this place is going to be beautiful, guys. It's going to be a whole new world. I am so excited. And guys, it is hard times don't last forever. We have to get rid of the bad and eliminate some things and go through some things. We got to go through some things. But once we get through these things, it is about to be beautiful, guys. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings upon blessings. I'm not even playing with you. When we get through these humps with this world, and that's why I keep getting people to raise their vibrations, man, are going to be falling from the sky, y'all. Things finna be amazing. I'm talking about these light bills gonna be null and void. You're not even gonna, child, I'm telling y'all. Those of us who make it, and this ain't just exclusively for one religion. God don't work like that. He go by a man conscious of his heart. So everybody who said only Muslims is going to go to heaven and only Christians is going to go to heaven and the Jehovah's Witness, y'all all wrong. And God takes a little bit, everybody right, but everybody wrong, right? Because it's a truth in the hey boo, hey. It's truth in every religion. Like God is taking a little bit out of everything. Real talk. Yeah, everybody's right, but everybody's wrong. Everybody got something right about what God is requiring and what God wants. Seriously, y'all have no clue. Like, Muslims got something right, and Buddhism got something right, and Christians have some things right, and all of these, everybody, Jehovah's Witnesses got some things right. Oh, they right about y'all doing the days wrong. That's definitely right. They definitely correct on that. I'm just telling y'all there. Now, as a world, we function on different things, but they celebrate Sabbath right. We not. Just to let y'all know. And I do it too, because Sunday's my favorite day. That's just how, when you get to being raised and stuff, you just don't realize that, you're just going with the flow. But I'm just telling you, I'm mindful to know that they're celebrating the Sabbath correct. And the Bible tells us that. We just choose to believe what other people told us. But, that's neither here nor there. Like, guys, everybody it's a piece of, in every religion, it's a piece of truth in all of it. But God is not even looking at what you serve, because he knows God is inside all of us. So he knows that these other gods and stuff that you all worship exist. He's okay with that as long as you don't put no God before him. As long as you don't worship idols, as long as and all of those things that is the Most High God. Like I said, he don't really care about stuff like that. He go about what your heart is like. The contents of your heart whether you got ill will toward people, whether you walking in love and living in love. So when you get to the new earth, you're gonna be standing next to a Muslim or a Jehovah Witness or the Nation of Islam, or you might be standing next to anybody, and you like, dang, I thought I was right. You know, this gonna be a whole new world. I'm serious. What I saw, and like I said, it will take some time. But those who get to Christ consciousness will be living. Manna falling from the sky, man. Manna falling from the sky. Like, so the downloads I begin, not all bad. I just choose to try to solve my case and get these people off my butt. But I don't even get a chance to spread the good news because when I get on live, they just hurry up and just start attacking or whatever. But I'm just saying. So, like I said, the new TikTok challenge. I can't wait to see it. Do you remember the time? I really, really pray to goodness. Now, I know a lot of people busy, but Tiana Taylor, you are the perfect person to play the queen. You have the look. You have the dance skills. Tiana Taylor and Chris Brown doing a version of Do You Remember the Time, starting off the dance battle. Do you know how fire that would be? Do you remember the time, starting off the dance battle? Do you know how fire that would be? Woo, child. And then get 50 Cent with his mean ass to play the king. So it would be Tiana Taylor and 50 on the throne, on the crown or whatever. And then you know how they do the people who like the juggler and the stick man. Finesse Two Tag can be the stick man. He can be the clown. Cause he's the fool. His laugh be funny-ish. He in a whole lot of denial and he need to, like, his eyes be super dilated. He need to start wearing shades. Like, anytime he know that people got beef with him and know his warlocks and weirdos out here, he needs to put on some glasses because people curse hexes and lies and all that. But, you know, that's just my advice for him. Sugar need to tell him, whatever her name is, Sugar need to tell him. While she picking at his nose and cleaning out his nose, go ahead and put some shades on, boo. Because your man pupils is dilated out the frame. If he got stopped by the police, they not even gonna do nothing to him. They just gonna put him in handcuffs. I'm sorry. See, I always cracking jokes. But he can pay the fool or whatever, the first person to come up. And then when Michael, who is Chris Brown, come out and start, man, like I said, somebody need to put me on the payroll, cuz somebody need to put me on the payroll. But that's just my idea. Sorry about waking everybody up, because I know they thought that I was going to get some information, and I know everybody in that group chat got the notification on and all that. But see, this is something good, and I'm just letting y'all know y'all went against the wrong person. Y'all went against the wrong person, because the celebrities and the elites and people with companies and all that, instead of coming to me and trying to hire me and treat me right, y'all want to tear me down. And like I said, I could have already been and made y'all millions and millions and millions of dollars. But don't nobody want to listen to me. I'm in Sunset and Prince P. And it's hidden right in a town that ain't even got 5,000 people in it. And look at the diamond in the rough. And I know it's a whole lot of more diamonds in the rough in small towns and places and people that's unknown. Like I said, y'all should give people that look different, look like me, a chance. Because you never know who they are. You never know their ideas. You don't know how intelligent they are. Stop judging a book by its character. Because if I ain't nothing, I'm creative and I'm full of ideas. And if I don't know something, all it's going to take me is a hop, skip, and a jump to learn it. Once I put my mind to something, I can do anything. And you can do anything too once you put your mind to something. And if you don't know how to do it, it's always YouTube University. That's another thing. YouTube University. I've learned so many things from YouTube. Shout out to them. Like, I subscribe to the creators. Y'all have no idea that a lot of things that I learned from y'all. And then I pick up a book and read it. And you ain't even, right now, you don't even have to read no book. You can tell Siri to read. It's read out loud, text to read, all that. You can easily learn new things. And you might find something that excites you. You might find your passion. Y'all, everybody, we just gotta find out what our passions is. What make y'all smell like I'm smelling like and get excited with the ideas, and what makes you do that type of thing? Whatever that thing is, you need to do it. Work don't supposed to feel like work. God wanted us to be, he wanted us to be productive in things, but you're meant for something. God, everybody has an assignment on their life. So we just work 9 to 5 because that's what we have to do to feed our family. But imagine working a job that you love to do. Like whatever it is that you love to do to make you smell like that. Imagine going to work every day and being paid for it. It don't feel like work anymore. You wouldn't mind going to work. You wouldn't mind staying late or whatever. And that's what I'm trying to make y'all understand. That's what you were meant to do. It's some people, their whole life, all they wanted to do was be a cashier. I know my cousin who passed away, she would get cash registers and play money all the time. Like seriously, every Christmas, she would get a cash register, and then her mama would get her like all this fake money and stuff. And, you know, I play cards. I was playing cards all the time. Pity pat, $5 a hand, deuces wild, high spade, $10. Like, that's my thing. Low hearts, $10. I used to play cards all the time. And when we grew up, we started playing cards together. And this lady at the card table, she would always be the bank. She would always be the person who brought the change, go to the currency exchange. That's when we was going to currency exchange back then. We were going to currency exchange, get $500 in stuff what we needed. And she kept her money the same way. This lady would wash her money, crease it a certain way. And as a kid, she would get this cash register. And when I asked her what she wanted to be, all she ever wanted to be was a bank teller or a cashier. And when she graduated, that's what she did. She worked as a cashier until the day she passed away. And she passed away young. We were numbered a year apart. My name's Shanika. Her name was Monica. My name's Tanae. Her name's Tanae. She passed. But she only ever wanted to be a cashier. It's some people out here that want to work a cashier job. It's some people out here who didn't never want to be nothing but a renter cop. You know, a security guard. Like, your calling is your calling, guys. And whatever that is that you love to do. Some people are blessed with one gift. Some people are blessed with many gifts. But everyone has a calling on their life. You have to just realize what your calling is. And when you figure out what that calling is, and it may take some trial and error, you know, you might have to do some things, figure out some things, work a couple of jobs, experiment. But once you figure out what it is, what you want to do, hold on to that and don't let go for dear life. And I don't care how old you are. If you're still alive, you still can live your dreams. I'm so sick of people telling me you too old to be trying to live your dream. Baby, I'm too old to give up on my dreams. I am too old to give up on my dreams. That's just how I feel. I got too many people that I done seen started acting at 55 years old and winning Oscars. I'm not finna give up on nothing. Ain't nobody gonna tell me, and don't let nobody tell y'all you too old to give up on your dream. I mean, to be living your dream, or you too young to be thinking about this or that. If that's your passion, that's your passion. Don't let nobody take that away from you. They just mad because they had a dream and they had kids and had to pay bills and they had to give up on their dream and they trying to project it onto you. That ain't got nothing to do with me, baby. That's you and that's me. I can be 65 years old and still trying to make it. If that's what... And people gonna say she passed away trying to achieve her dreams. I like that obituary saying versus when she couldn't make it at 30 and she gave up on her dreams and became miserable and resentful and envious because she wasn't able to live out her dreams. And became a permanent hater for life, a happiness hater. No, girl, yeah. Live your dream. I need to lose some weight. What start off being a plus size model? I'm a plus size star at 10. Well, hell, start off being an SBBBW internet plus size model. If that's what you got to do. Become a face model. Become a hand model until you work your way up into the business. If you want to be a chef, start off as a busboy. Start off as a fry cook. Go to different section, work your way up, and when you sponge information, learn everything you can from working every position that you ever work until you get to the top where you need to be. Do not let people on your dream. Ever. Y'all gotta tune that stuff out. It's la 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 la. I've even learned to meditate. These people think making noise is gonna stop me from meditating. I have learned to meditate with no matter how much noise. I can zone everything out. My son being there playing Minecraft and all that stupid stuff, arguing with the people on the mic, everything. They out there trying to bang on stuff, trying to make me miss stuff, playing music loud. Kendra in here rocking back and forth, rocking the bed back and forth. I got my little scarf on, Indian style. Then tuned everybody out. I don't care. I've learned to tune everybody out. And y'all, that's how you gotta be in life. When you know this is a happiness hater and a hater period, you better tune that out, baby. You ain't nobody got time for that. Remember, she used to is the key word. I heard, you heard. I ain't heard, you heard. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Well, so-and-so word on the street is, shit, people down the streets every day. That's the attitude y'all got to get. You got to have tough skin out here. Like, seriously, you got to have tough. If you a star celebrity, y'all got to let that shit roll off y'all back. Oh, sometime. If you a star celebrity, y'all got to let that shit roll off y'all back. Oh, sometime. Sometime. You got to let people just talk. Y'all shouldn't be arguing with anybody, any content creator. Don't be arguing with nobody in them comments. Shall bad block. Block, blah, block, block. Ooh, you block, block, blah, 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 block. You should find it funny that they took the time out their day to say reply, type, if they feel a certain type of way about you. Well, so why are you even on my page? What the world? No, boo, you a fan. You fanned out. And I'm going to take your opinion? No. You have the right to it. And I got the right not to respond. Sorry. No response from you. Yes, you get no response. You don't understand English. That's what you got to say. Since people are weird, you got to act like y'all not speaking the same language. You got to play like you illiterate when you see. I be seeing the stuff people say about me and all that. Baby, I play illiterate. I can't read. No, I won't give anybody the time of day with that. Because all you're doing is showing me what type of person you are. If people can say the mean, horrible things that they be saying, even if it's true, it's some things that how you know how to word it and all that stuff, even if it's true. And then you took the time to type that all out. And then you want me to respond because you delusional? Child, like I said, I'd rather put on a 30-inch bust down black wig. Glued in. Glued in. Baby, it's certain things that y'all should not give the time of day. Especially when you know it ain't true. If you know it ain't true, yeah, you may get pissed off, but do not let them know you pissed off. That's what they want. So I don't care if I'm sitting at home crying, baby. I hard to comment. Hard love. Sometimes I'll share it. Really piss them off, go and share it. And don't say nothing else. Just share it. They get so, that make a narcissist so damn mad. It make them grind their teeth. Oh, I know how to aggravate the hell out of somebody. I'm over here crying and sniffling. Why would he say that about me? Yeah. But then I'm not going to respond. And I'm going to share it and heart it. And keep it moving. Because all a person like that wants is your attention. You cannot Narcissists are attention whores. I don't care if they men or women. The minute it ain't about them, it's a problem. And that's why I don't be like to mention people's names. Cause you won't get no clout off of me. Just like I was gonna post that picture of my high school crew. I'm like, them hoes won't get no clout off of me. They can keep staying. Like, no. They ain't get no clout off of me. I ain't never saying y'all name no more. Not ever, ever, ever. I ain't even putting them in my book. I'm not gonna give you no clout. I'm not gonna give you no clout. Nope, not gonna do it. And that's how y'all gotta do people. You can't be acknowledging peasants. We are royalty. Do not acknowledge peasants. Do not get off your crown, your throne. Don't tilt your crown. Don't let it slide. Don't let it move back and forth for somebody who do not even deserve to be in your energy or your presence. So, I'm sorry. People like, she thinks she all that because God said I am. And God said you are too. You just don't realize who you are. You just don't know who you are. I know who I am. I know who I am, and I'm just trying to wake people up so y'all remember. Do you remember the time challenge? I'm going to talk to God about it. I'm going to put it all out in the ethers. And like I said, y'all know I'm famous in the spiritual realm. So we finna crank it up. And I need, like I said, Chris, I need you, boo. I need you. Chris, I need you, boo. I need you. Miss Taylor, come up off your throne. And you've been laid up long enough, boo. You've been laid up long enough now. This is a good promotion. This is a good way to promote yourself. You're fabulous. I really love Tiana Taylor. I don't care what she got going. I don't care what nobody said about her. That's one sexy lady. That's one beautiful lady with beautiful features and beautiful skin and the perfect stomach. Like I'm a fan of some people, and it ain't no fanned out fan like that. I love talent. I love people who unique. I like people who like to be themselves. I like people who don't follow trends. And Tiana Taylor is one of my favorites. She really is. She's one of a kind to me. And I need you to leave that fat man for a second. You know, tell him I'll be right back. Yeah, hell, let him play the role with you. But you know, we need you for this one. We need you for that. We need you and Chris for this one. And we need somebody who is the villain. You can start, y'all got to start it off, and everybody just go do little short clips after y'all do it. But we need a villain. And y'all pick the meanest man who they say, you know, in Hollywood. I don't know who the meanest person that is an asshole. You can't make Beyonce the king. You can't make Rihanna the king. I'm just talking about mean people. That's what I'm talking about, mean people. Some of these people y'all thinking it's really sweet is not really sweet at all. They really are not. They are actually BITCHs, but hey, that's just me. But yeah, y'all go ahead and make that happen. I'm gonna pray to God. But I just was so excited about that. Just, you know, just a lot of ideas. Sorry if I waking anybody up. They thought I was gonna throw some names out there or whatever. This is positive. And, you know, everybody need a little positivity in their life. That's it. But do you remember the times? Do you remember back in the spring? Every morning birds would sing. Man, that song a hit. All right, y'all. I'm finna go. I can't even go to bed. I'm so fired up. I just gotta find me a new notebook. I didn't read out of pages in my notebook, guys. Like, real talk. Be blessed. God loves you. I love you, but God loves you more. So y'all be blessed and enjoy y'all day. Don't let nobody piss in y'all Cheerios. Be strong, be authentic, and walk in love.